Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. And first, to begin with the video, I have to thank you guys for the response of the previous video that we did on our channel. And like so many of you had sent me like really heartful comments as well as DMs in Instagram saying how you could really relate to it. And I was like super happy, to be honest, to see that part of excitement and the ability to connect with me. So thank you guys, thank you so much. I felt so special and really happy that I could like come down and talk to you guys and then have that connection. So yes, to begin with the video today, I'm going to be sharing my favorite sunscreens today. So I wanted to share this video for the longest time, and now I feel like I've tried quite some sunscreens from India as well as some in Australia. So finally I can break down everything to you guys and you can definitely choose which one is more comfortable for you. And by the way, if you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Benicia. Welcome here. Thank you so much for tuning in, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and click on the bell icon so that you will get notified whenever I post a new video. Now without any further delay, let's jump into the video. So today I'm going to be sharing with you a few body sunscreens, face sunscreens, and as well as lip sunscreens, which are really popular in the market right now. You might have seen a lot of influencers even talk about this, but I'm here to share my own opinion with you guys. So now let's begin with the first one, and the first brand that I have today is Dermaco, and I have these two products from Dermaco. Both are sunscreens and they both are the 1% hyaluronic sunscreens. So this is the aqua gel and this is the sunscreen serum. So they both have 1% hyaluronic acid, which is absolutely giving you that dewy, comfortable look on your face. It's so light. So this one has PA++++, whereas this one has PA+++ only. Now another thing to note with a serum sunscreen is that you don't replace this instead of your normal serum that you use. So no matter what, sunscreen should be the last step of your skincare, even if it is a serum sunscreen or emulsion or whatever it is, sunscreen should be the last step. So they mentioned it as a serum because the consistency is so watery and lightweight, like how a serum is. So that is the only thing about a serum sunscreen. Otherwise you are supposed to apply it only on the last step of your skincare. This sunscreen also has hyaluronic acid, vitamin E, and it is fragrance free. It is very good in case you have sensitive skin. It is so lightweight, like the texture is like super light on the skin, and it just like gets into the skin in no time. There's no white cast as well if you apply this sunscreen. Like it blends also beautifully into your skin, and it's great for someone with like really sensitive or very dry skin. It is like an absolute must have and you'll definitely love this. Now coming to the serum sunscreen, the best part about this one is that it is so light and it's runny in consistency. So even if you apply a little bit, you can blend it so well, and it's very lightweight. It doesn't give you that sticky heavy feeling on your face. So someone with very oily skin, then this will be like really great for you because it just disappears when you just apply on your skin. It's like very runny. The consistency is absolutely runny and not thick at all. So compared to these two, I would say I would like to use the serum when I'm staying at home and this one when I'm going outside, because this has a little bit of better sun protection factor compared to this. They both are SPF 50, but still I feel this one works better for me and my skin type because it's PA++++. Okay, I hope I made it right. It's like 4+. So whereas this one is a PA+++. So that's the difference between these two. So yeah, this also has like broad spectrum UVA, UVB and blue light protection, whereas that claim is not there in this one. So I prefer this one over this one, especially if you're someone who has applied retinol or exfoliating product in the night. The morning you have to use something that is like sun protection as well to your skincare. Otherwise it's of no use. So definitely look for some sunscreen which is like more suitable for sensitive skin types, because if you apply retinol or an exfoliating product in the night, morning there are chances your skin might be like really irritated and sensitive. So in that time, make sure that you apply a sunscreen which is like really suitable for sensitive skin as well. Now the next brand that I'm going to be talking about is Minimalist. This is the sunscreen which is the SPF 60 plus Silimarin sunscreen. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. So this also has PA++++, and this packaging is not there anymore. They have changed the packaging, but I got it almost like last year, so that's why I have this one still. It's really good. It's a bit little thick, I would say, and it stays for a very long time, and might be very suitable for someone with like a bit of dry or matured skin. And also the results are really amazing. It might look a little bit white when you apply it first, but it sets in just like 2 to 3 minutes. With your body temperature and everything reacting to it, it just blends so beautifully. Can you see? It doesn't give you white cast at all. So this is also something which is really good, and it protects your skin so well. So I want to share with you guys how my recent trip to Bali was. Like in terms of skincare, I got like roasted in the sun. Can you believe? I literally got roasted in the sun. So there was a time where we had to go to an island, and the whole day I was outside in the sun, and I was also wearing like a small spaghetti top, spaghetti dress actually, and I literally got roasted all over my shoulders. I will share the picture here. You can see like how it was, and you know how I recovered? My skin was peeling completely. Like even now it is still peeling. Like leave the tan, and my skin is like literally peeling off physically. So that is how much of sun damage that I got. And the next product is something which I really want to show you, which is from Minimalist. So this is a body lotion which has SPF 30. It also has green tea extracts and vitamin E and glycerin. So it also has like UV protection, and it is also moisturizing. So this product I found in December when I came to India, and it worked really well, to be honest, during my Singapore trip. So in my Singapore trip, I hardly got tan because this worked so well on my body, and I did not even get any tan on my body. So I was like so comfortable and confident that this is definitely going to work, and I took it to Bali, and trust me, the humidity there, we were like sweating like crazy because it has glycerin in this. This is definitely not suitable for a beach or extremely humid day. Like it's a perfect sunscreen in case if I have to go out somewhere here in Melbourne or somewhere in India as well. But if I'm going to the beach or somewhere which is like so humid and the weather is like making you absolutely sweaty, this just melts off. Like in Bali, I literally felt this one coming like white liquid kind of stuff sweating off my body. So very good product, but this will not work for beach. So that is my opinion on the Minimalist body lotion. The next product that I have here is another famous product in Instagram, which is from Aqualogica, which is the Radiance Dewy Sunscreen, which has watermelon and niacinamide. This also has SPF 50 and it is PA+++. So this protects you from UVA and UVB. Now again, the consistency of this product is very similar to that of the Dermaco one. It melts beautifully into your skin. No white cast at all on your face, and it absolutely blends beautifully on your skin. So sometimes some sunscreen, what it does is like initially when you blend in just like first 1 minute, it might look a little bit white, but it will eventually set in like 2 to 3 minutes. So that is something very common in sunscreen, I believe, and it shouldn't be a problem. Like to be honest, if it's like just settling in like 2 minutes, it shouldn't be a problem. Maybe if it takes more than that, then you should definitely think about it. But if it's just like 2 minutes, I definitely feel it's not a big problem. So if you see, it's like absolutely like blending into my skin, doesn't feel like a different layer or something white on my skin. So beautiful, so light on the skin, and again, this is very suitable in case you have sensitive skin. Like it blends so beautifully. Also, this consistency is like super light and really good to apply no matter what your skin type is. If you haven't tried this, then please do try. Now the next brand that I'm going to be talking about today is reequil. So these are like two very famous sunscreens which I saw on Instagram and I wanted to try. So this one is the reequil oxybenzone and OMC free sunscreen. This is also SPF 50 and it is very suitable for sensitive skin. So the consistency of this one is very similar to the previous two sunscreens which I showed you, which is from Dermaco as well as Aqualogica. So again, this first initially might look like it is going to give you like a little bit of white cast, but once you blend it, it blends so beautifully and it's great for sensitive skin. Again, I would love to use this after I apply retinol in the night, and in the morning I definitely reach for this sunscreen because it works really well. It has PA+++. So great to use inside my house, I believe. Like, go outside, maybe I might think about something else, but even if I wear this outside, I don't feel like I got a tan or anything, because this quite does the job very, very well. The next product that I'm going to be showing you is the hero of all the sunscreens that I'm going to be showing you today, so which is the reequil Ultra Matte Dry Touch Sunscreen Gel. So this is sweat resistant, water resistant, it's perfect under makeup and also with IR protection. So this has PA+++++. 4 pluses. So this one is great if you have oily skin. Now this has the texture of a primer. Like if you are someone who's used the pore filling primers, the texture is exactly like that. So it's so silicone and really smooth, and this works great in case you have a beach vacation or a really humid weather kind of place where you're going, and this will last you so well. So what I did in Bali was I had applied this one on my face, and in the body I had applied the minimalist one. So I did not see much of tan. Like I did tan a bit, but I did not see much of a tan compared to what my body had gone through. My body was like literally roasted, whereas my face, I did not feel anything. Like usually if it's like a really hot day, sometimes I used to get sunburns around my mouth and all that, but with this it stayed perfectly. Like I had to apply it like 2 to 3 times a day, but still it was like perfect. Like more than me, my husband loves this product because he has like really oily skin and it works great for him. Like even before going to the gym where we have to like walk for like around 500 meters, we prefer wearing this and it stays put together. Like if you're an oily skin person, you must try this and you'll definitely like it. There is also another variant in this one where you have like a small tinted version of this, but that one is a bit more suited for someone with like deeper skin tones compared to lighter skin tones, because that was a bit orangey and a little bit dark when even I tried. So I don't know how that works, but this is how it is. But this is how this one works. So beautiful, like so soft and like matte. You have like the matte finish, whereas all the other sunscreens that I showed you are more of like gel kind and hydrating, and a bit of glowing looking skin is what you get when you apply this, where this one is like perfectly matte and long lasting, perfect for beach. Great sunscreen. Now, since so many of you have asked me like what I use in Melbourne for sunscreen, because you don't get all these in Australia, right? So in case if you are wondering what I'm using, then this is the brand which I currently use here, which is the La Roche Posay. And this used to be in India back then when I was in college. You get these in Health and Glow, but now they are no longer there in India. So I use the La Roche Posay Invisible Fluid Sunscreen. So this sunscreen is actually a chemical sunscreen and it works beautifully because it's again like a fluid, right? So this is very similar to that of the Dermaco serum sunscreen. So again, it's super lightweight, no white cast at all, and it blends beautifully into your skin. Great for someone who has oily skin as well as dry skin. But I'm not very sure how it works for sensitive skin, because when I applied this sometimes, after having retinol or salicylic acid in the night, my skin was a little bit, tingly compared to what I used to wear when I have like a normal sunscreen which is sensitive skin friendly. So I wouldn't opt it for the days when I used to, feel my skin is a bit irritated or sensitive. But other than that, it works beautifully. And for body, again from the same brand, I have this sunscreen which is of SPF 50, broad spectrum, very high protection sunscreen and hypoallergenic fragrance free sunscreen. So all of these which I showed you today is fragrance free. So this is a body sunscreen. You spray on your body like this, and then it pumps out the sunscreen, and it's very easy to apply. Again, no white cast whatsoever, and it blends beautifully into your skin. So if you're someone who's in the dry skin category, or your skin feels really irritated, then try opting for cream sunscreens. So again, this one is from the same brand, and this is the Anthelios Ultra formulated for sensitive eyes sunscreen. So this is again SPF 50. I prefer wearing this when I have, like, my face very sensitive on days, depending on whatever I used the previous night. So the weather here is mostly like winter and very dry sometimes. So on those days, instead of using a water based sunscreen, I like using a cream based, a little bit thicker sunscreen, so that my face doesn't become like dry and flaky and I don't get uncomfortable throughout the day. So on those kind of days, I really prefer using a cream sunscreen rather than this water based very thin ones. And I really love this sunscreen as well. Great for sensitive skin people especially. So yeah, those are all the different options that I found, and like this is my favorite, and this one is something which my husband really loves because he has like oily skin. So those are the 3 sunscreens which I feel is like great here in Melbourne. And I did try a few from Aveen as well, but I did not really like how much I love the La Roche Posay ones. So this brand used to be available in India back then when I was in college, but yeah, not anymore. Now, if you see, I've applied so many different sunscreens on my hand while swatching it for you guys, and it did not really leave any white cast at all. None of the sunscreens give white cast, which I showed in today's video. So you can happily try this, and you will definitely not regret buying any of these, trust me. Now the next category of products that I'm going to be showing you is lip sunscreens, which is like super important and nobody talks about it enough, I feel. Like for someone who has been dealing with lip pigmentation for a very long time, trying different scrubs, different masks, lip treatments and all that, finally I found why none of those things were working for me. Because I never protected my lips after having a treatment the previous day or the previous week or whatsoever. So 2 products that I have here, which is from India, is the nykaa gloss balm, which is of SPF 50, and the minimalist SPF 30 lip balm. Sorry, this is also an SPF 30, which is a tinted lip balm, whereas this one is kind of clear, and both works really well. Like lip balms with SPF 30 is like great. You have to have something on your lips as well to protect your lips. So these both work really well. Decide what works best for you. If you're someone who likes clear lip balms, then this one is a great option. Or if you're someone who is really interested in like a tinted lip balm, then you'd also have different flavors in this, like different ranges and shades of the nykaa one. So please go and give a try on whichever suits you. These 2 work really well and they're like perfect. And very soon I will show you guys what I did to reduce my lip pigmentation, and I've been planning it for a very long time. I will shoot very soon. Now 2 other options which is available here in Australia are the Naked Sundays lip oil, which is SPF 50 plus, and the Lanola Lips tinted lip balm, which is of SPF 30. Now this one is a tinted lip balm. Again, this feels very much like a lip gloss more than a lip balm, I would say. But the problem with the Naked Sundays one is that when you apply it on your lips, it's like an oil based lip sunscreen, but you get a really bad bitter taste on your mouth, which is sometimes a bit disgusting, to be honest. So I only apply this if I really need to go out on a very hot day in this outside. Other than that, I try my maximum to skip this because I couldn't like take the bitter taste from this one. Whereas I don't find any problem with this. This works like a lip gloss, and yeah, it's like really good. And that's it. Those are all the things which I wanted to share with you guys today. I've been like contemplating this so much for a very long time. Don't think that I have like so many sunscreens which I don't even need. A lot of products have like literally this much left for me to like make this video for you guys, and I kept saving them up for more than a year, I believe. And finally, since I just did it today, now I can like start cleaning up and finishing them off and just getting rid of them. So I really hope you guys like this video. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and click on the bell icon. Do let me know what are your thoughts about this video in the comments below, and I'll be really happy to read them. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys very soon in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. Take care.